Well, the sun has set. The temperature has dropped to a brisk -8 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the scene is set for a wonderful night of Junior Women's Hockey League action here at the Bell MTS Iceplex along the Manitoba Sports Network. My name is Rory McGoran, alongside my broadcast partner Theo Tutkaluk. And as always, whenever you do, wherever you are, we want to thank you for joining us here for a matchup between the Balmoral Hall School Blazers and the Pacific Steelers. The JWHL is a North American-based women's hockey league established to provide unique opportunities to young females to develop into collegiate student athletes. Combining the exposure, travel, and talent level second to none, the JWHL move on more players per capita to universities than any other women's hockey league in the world. 545 players to be exact since its inception in 2007, and is considered to be one of the top under 19 female hockey leagues in the world. This weekend consists of early mornings, twice-a-day games, and tons of stiff competition for the teams that made the trip to Winnipeg. Those teams include the host Balmoral Hall Blazers, who we will see tonight take on the Pacific Steelers of Richmond, BC, along with Ridley College from St. Catharines, Ontario, and the Chicago Young Americans, namely from Chicago. This pregame show is brought to you by Funk's Toyota.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve, and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.
Well, and with that, Theo, let's break down tonight's matchup between the home team, Balmoral Hall School Blazers, and the Pacific Steelers. Let's start with the records and games played. Balmoral Hall comes into this one having played 10 games to a record of 4-5-1. Meanwhile, Pacific Steelers have played 5 games to a record of 4-1-0. Is this have any positives? Played twice as many games, giving the team a little bit of time to gel, or are the fresher legs, the more elite record, having more confidence coming in for Pacific, give them the edge in this one?
Well, good evening, Roy. Thanks for bringing me in here tonight. Clearly, the difference in records here, Balmoral Hall's played twice as many games. You would hope the chemistry for the team in white would be more supreme. However, the record for the Pacific Steelers, 4-1, and they're backed up by an amazing goaltender who we'll get to in a second. The bottom line is geography will play a role in the number of games, and I think for the Pacific Steelers, they're looking forward to the new year having played or going to be playing a lot more games. Balmoral Hall, you'd hope that their record would be better, sitting 4-5-1. Let's see who wins and see who pulls out the better first 10 minutes of this game.
Well, let's quickly touch on that goaltender that you mentioned in Madison Fox. And the goalie for the Pacific Steelers has only played 3 games, but she's riding a goals against average of .970 and a goals against average of .58 and a save percentage of .970, which are solid gold numbers. Both teams have come to center ice. Balmoral to our broadcast right, Pacific to our left. And we are moments away from the opening game here in Winnipeg of the Junior Women's Hockey League here at Bell MTS Iceplex along the Manitoba Sports Network. Yelawega is going to center a line of Olivia Savar and the captain in Delaney Bohm. Puck goes behind the net, picked up there by Cameron Wong. She skates it out through the neutral zone, finds Dolhanty a little bit ahead of her, and it's going to be icing. Quick whistle, 18 seconds into this one against Pacific.
And one of those defensemen that's a player to watch for the Pacific team is number 5, Cameron Wong, along with number 2, Alex Allen, and number 17, a forward, Danica Pasqua. All 3 ladies just returned from Team BC's under-18 national team. Those are the 3 players plus Madison Fox in between the pipes.
Shot from the point by Miss Wagon of Balmoral. Blocked in front, and now here comes the captain in Pasqua. Through the neutral zone, shovels it in. Hard on the puck is Pasqua. Back to get that is one of the defensemen in Balmoral. Hall to her partner, chipped off the far side boards, and now here comes Balmoral. 3-on-2. To the center line and sends it in. Back to retreat there is number 2 in Alex Allen, one of the players to watch for Pacific. Being worked on by a few Balmoral Hall Blazer players on the near side board. Stopped there, shoveled right back in into Yelawega. She says looks for a centering pass. That's just out of the reach. And goes all the way back into the zone of Balmoral. Back to get that is Mackenzie Guimon. She spins off a checker, goes to the far side boards, half wall, where her winger is waiting for it. Up ahead to Delaney Bohm. She chips it in. Hard on that is Sydney Shyak. That rips around the boards. Now here comes Pacific into the neutral zone. Sticked up by Guimon, but retreating there is Taylor Sims. Sims shovels it into the Balmoral Hall zone and hard on the puck. A little bit of give and go in both offensive zones early on this game. 1:30 played here at the Bell MTS Iceplex. Centered in front there for Sims. She couldn't find the puck and shovel it towards the net as a good defensive play by Caitlin Bessette. And now into the Pacific zone. Back to retreat is Cameron Wong behind her own net. Cameron Wong doesn't like the read, so she spins around, sends it up to Sims. Sims now through the neutral zone, a little bit out of her reach, and finds the stick of Caitlin Bassett. She sends it to the blue line. That manages to get out. Pacific's going to have to get onside. Now here comes Balmoral with some bodies. Number 22 in Kareen Sandlands. Gets to the center ice. Tries to chip it in. Stopped at the blue line. They're going to call offside here against Balmoral.
Looks like Balmoral Hall is trying to do a little more dump and chase to get these legs more weary and fatigued, knowing that this team came from BC. Balmoral, the home team, restoring their legs.
Yeah, good pace. Shots on net are 0-0 still, but good pace going back and forth in each other, everyone vying for position. And now here comes Cameron Gormley to center ice, just out of the reach of her intended receiving of the pass. And now Yelawega has a little bit of room. Yelawega into the offensive zone, takes a shot, blocker save there by Fox. Straight onto the forechecking player for Pacific. And now shot there by Alex Allen, the defenseman, on the forecheck. Pacific's going to make a change. Gives Balmoral a little time behind the net. Shovels it up the near side boards here. Hit up by Gormley. She takes a shot off the glove and wide of the net to the blue line. Good pinch in. And now a little bit of room. Takes a shot low. I think that was blocked in front by Erica Sandlands. And now shoveled out to the neutral zone where Sadie Parton is waiting for it. Parton gets to the blue line, not much farther. Balmoral player in Aiden Roberts spins off and sends it in to center ice. Center ice waiting for it is Cameron Wong. A lot of ice time here in the first 3 minutes for Cameron Wong. Shovels it in to Balmoral zone. Back behind the net to get that is Catherine Lyon. Nope, pardon me, Aiden Roberts. Up against the far side boards. Now number 10 for Pacific in Patterson. Patterson, couple of Balmoral bodies on her. She couldn't find a partner, so she sent it back to the neutral zone where Cameron Wong's waiting for it. Taylor Sims tries to dangle around her defenseman. Nothing happening there. Back to the neutral zone and back in for Pacific. Good offensive zone time for Pacific here with 4 minutes gone in the first period.
We're definitely seeing Balmoral getting tested here on the defensive side. Now they bring it up here. Now
Shyak has the captain and Bohm with her. Shyak drop pass for Bohm. Steps to the neutral zone. A low shot. Nice pad save there by Madison Fox. Kicked again. Up ahead to Allen. And now Allen with a couple Balmoral bodies on her. Goes wide on the near side. Stops up in the behind the net. Centers in front to Sims. And that didn't miss by much. Picked up there by Bohm of Balmoral to the blue line. But no farther as that's stopped by Pacific. Now the puck does get out. And it's back to Allen. Allen to her D partner in Bay Lume. Allen now, the assistant captain for Pacific, throws up to the center line for Lenardin. Lenardin to Taylor Sims. Sims in there, takes a shot, and that one's blocked in front by Caitlin Bissett. Now Balmoral out with the puck off the far side boards, and they're going to make a change. Back to retreat to get that is Cameron Wong. Wong, rink wide to Lenardin, and a nice stretch pass there into the center for a streaking Brassard. She's sticked off the puck by defenseman for Balmoral, and Pacific goes to regroup. Now Lenardin on the near side half wall here. D-to-D pass up the boards for Patterson. Patterson has Wong with her. Keeps the puck. Shoots it on the net. Kick save there by the goaltender. Now center's in front. I think that's Cameron Wong pitching from the defenseman. Back to Gormley at the line. Gormley takes a shot. That doesn't make it through. Hits a couple sticks in front, and out comes Balmoral with Sandilands. Kareen Sandilands gets to center ice, dumps it in, and she's going to go make a change. On the forecheck is Catherine Lyon. Lyon can't corral the puck as it's chipped out to the boards to Dulhanty. Dulhanty loses it, and now back comes Balmoral in Sevar. Sevar takes a shot. That missed by much. Sevar's only played 5 games, but she has 6 points already. So an offensive threat is number 18 in Olivia Sevar for Balmoral Hall Blazers. Behind the net, Sevar, too many bodies for Pacific on her. She's going to get it out to the blue line. Nice job there on the defensive zone by Bohm. Gets her puck back to Misswagon. And now here comes Dulhanty. Dulhanty had a little bit of room, but got squeezed off the puck there by Bohm very quickly. And Balmoral rings it around the board, stopped by Allen at the blue line. Still offensive pressure for Pacific. Shot tipped in front. Missed wide of the net. Stopped behind by Balmoral, looking for a read option. Goes far side boards high, hits one of her players, and the puck stays along the near side, or far side half wall, pardon me. Got 5 bodies in there scrumming for the puck. Out comes Pacific with it in Brassard. Brassard shaking off a checker, back into the half wall there. 2 Balmoral Hall's battering after it. 2 Pacific. Puck comes out to the blue line, does make it out. Pacific's going to have to get onside, and they decide to make a full line change. Puck goes back behind the net for Rebecca Thiessen. Thiessen now with a little bit of speed down the near side boards. Misses on the pass. It does get out to center where Allen is waiting for it, and Allen slams that one back in to Balmoral zone. Back to retreat is Guimond. Guimond carries it up herself, shovels it into the center, stopped again by Pacific. Well done by Pacific to be able to hold the line consistently so far early in this first. Intercepted again, hold the line. Alex Allen finds Keller in the front, and she shovels a backhand. That was a dangerous chance for Pacific, but it's kicked away nicely by Balmoral goaltender in Megan Schroeder. And now Pacific with offensive zone time behind the net of Schroeder. 2 bodies in there for Pacific. Puck squirts out in front. Balmoral has to be careful. The puck does come to the near side boards and does clear by Balmoral. Icing is going to be the call.
Well, that was quite a long duration of play. These players did a fantastic job maintaining their composure and getting the right line changes accordingly. You said it right there, Roy. Maintaining that blue line, that 4-foot space before the blue line is imperative to get a puck out if you want to get a change of play. And the only way Balmoral Hall gets a break is on an icing.
And conditioning with these teams have to be something important. A puck shot to the front of the net there, tipped wide of the net by Pacific, rimmed around the far side boards. Balmoral trying to get it out there is Roberts. Roberts. And again, good forecheck by Pacific as Roberts has to spin back and forth, shaking off a few checks from the forechecking Pacific Steelers. Puck does get out. They have to get on sign, but slammed right back in. Good offensive zone time. Shots are 2-2. 8 minutes done in this first period, but most of the offensive zone time has been in favor of the Pacific Steelers. Now Roberts back behind her net. Aiden Roberts down the near side wing again. Gormley at the blue line holds that puck in. Now Yalowega head up, skating through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed. Gets to center ice, dumps it in, and then Balmoral Hall, rightfully so, is going to make a change. Conditioning is what I was going to say, has to play a big part because if you look at their bench, about only 3 lines of forwards and 3 lines of D. There's not a 4-line 4 or 4-line 3 pair of D like you would see in most teams.
No, you see Pacific with 5 defensemen
Yeah.
and 3 full lines, and that's about it. And coming from a team all the way from British Columbia, you're hoping that their conditioning is top-notch.
Absolutely. Puck thrown to the front of the net there by Dulhanty. Missed her intended recipient, and puck goes to the near side boards. Now back behind the net where Bohm's going to pick it up. Throw it all the way around for Yalowega, waiting for it. Yalowega chips it high off the boards, and again stopped at the blue line by Alex Allen. Allen finds a pinching checker in number 14, and Karen Brassard. She didn't miss by much, but a good save there by Schroeder, the goaltender for Balmoral Hall. And now Brassard dipsy doodles around a few defensemen, shovels a puck to the net. Easy save by Schroeder. Behind the net is Dulhanty. Dulhanty throws it back there for Patterson. Patterson waiting on the far side boards. Back behind the net for Dulhanty. Intercepted by Yalowega. Puck comes in front. Doesn't miss by much. There's Brassard. A point-blank chance and probably the most prime scoring opportunity for Pacific 11 minutes into this game, and it did not miss the right side of the net of Megan Schroeder by much. Good chance for Pacific. Puck now out to center. There's Brassard again. Chips it. Good. defense is standing tall in Misswagon. Misswagon with a lot of speed through the neutral zone, gets to the blue line, chips it into the offensive zone of Pacific. Here's a little offensive time for Balmoral. Misswagon loses the puck, takes a little spill, and now comes Alex Allen with the puck. Lead pass up for number 8 in Keller. Keller goes wide, stops and starts, gets pinched against the boards by a defenseman of Balmoral Hall. Puck comes out to Yalowega, and she slaps it down. Not enough room for ice in there as the puck does slowly steam its way to the red line. Good offensive play there by Balmoral, and the shot comes off. Doesn't make it to the net. And now here's number 7, and Caitlin Bissett. She goes wide on the near side boards, shovels in front. No one's in front. Intercepted there by Keller. Keller now has Sims with her. Outlet pass off a skate of Balmoral. Stops at the blue line here at Pacific. Yalowega. Nice stick check there on Gormley. Back to the point where Guimon's waiting for it. Guimon to her defensive partner in Bissett. Bissett finds Sandilands. Karine Sandilands goes over to Guimond and back to Sandilands. Again, shots 2-3 in favor of Pacific. Puck squirts back in behind the net of Schroeder. Guimond's back there. I believe Keller's back there. A few bodies for Pacific. Puck comes to the point where Allen, it gets by her, and now here comes Lyon. Lyon has a body with her, goes boom, centers it for Roberts. Roberts takes a shot, and she just fanned on that. Puck slipped underneath her stick. I mean, Theo, you can call that the best opportunity for Balmoral, although no shot was fired.
No, it was an excellent 2-on-1. Great pass getting through there. And unfortunate to not get a shot off.
There's a shot by Erica Sandlands off a stick, flops over the net, and now here comes Alex Allen, the speedy defenseman for Pacific. She goes off the boards and around the defenseman in Catchaway. Now behind the net, looking for an outlet pass to send it to. Nothing happening there as Balmoral takes control of the puck. Again, stopped at the blue line by Pacific. Pacific, just an unbelievable job of holding that line. Centering pass, good job by Catchaway there to intercept that pass before any dangerous opportunities occurred for Pacific. And now comes Yalowega. She has Sevar with her. Yalowega decides to keep it herself, gets sticked off the puck, but she goes hard on it on the near side boards. Look for a centering pass. That's intercepted there by Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong, the defenseman, into the offensive zone. Tries to split between two defensemen. Nothing happening there for Cameron Wong. And she is knocked off the puck, but Pacific maintains control. And not for long as there's Thiessen for Balmoral. Goes to the captain in Bohm, the leading point scorer for Balmoral. Bohm has 12 points in 9 games, so definitely a player to watch if she's able to get room for Balmoral. And now here comes number 15 for Balmoral. Takes a shot right in the crest of goaltender Madison Fox. And again, not too much time between these whistles here. A lot of good, high-paced action in the first period. 12 and a half minutes
action,
done.
Absolutely, Roy. I mean, talk about Madison Fox in the pregame. How about the play of Megan Schroeder? I mean, she's had to make 3 or 4 excellent saves on every single shot, and especially the one that just missed on the right side. Megan Schroeder's keeping her team in the game.
Yeah, face-off won by Pacific. It comes out to the neutral zone in Lenardin. Lenardin centering pass there for Parton. Just a little bit out of her reach. Goes to the far side corner. 4 bodies in there. 3 for Balmoral. 2 for Pacific. Behind the net for Megan Schroeder. And here comes Caitlin Bissett with some speed on the stick of Shayak. Shayak gets stopped at the blue line. And we're going to get a penalty call, I believe. A tripping call going to McKenna Kristen of Pacific. So we mentioned this, or we were going to mention this prior to the game, was the special teams. Balmoral comes into this. They're going to go on the power play. They've had 18 opportunities, 1 goal at a clip of 5.8%. So they really need to get that power play going.
Especially if they're going to try to get any type of momentum offensively. This next 2 minutes would be a great way to do it for Balmoral Hall. Get it into the offensive zone and keep it in there and give their defense an opportunity to get a part of the offensive push.
This power play is brought to you by Pembina Chrysler Valley. Tripping penalty for McKenna Kristen of the Pacific Steelers. Balmoral on the power play here, 13 minutes into this game. Offsides the call here against Balmoral. Just want to remind you that tonight's game between the Pacific Steelers and Balmoral Hall is brought to you by SAR Sport and Recreation. And our first period is brought to you by Pembina Valley Physiotherapy and Sports Injury. So 20 seconds into this power play, mentioned before, looks like it needs a little bit of work for Balmoral. Although only 18 opportunities, you'd like to see more than one goal.
Especially when it's 5-on-4. I mean, that momentum, that opportunity to have one less skater defending you is, it's a great way to get yourself on the scoreboard. Just haven't been able to do it.
Caitlin Bassett back to Zariah. Zariah holding the line there. Bassett comes in to help out, looking for options. Bassett down low for Shayak. Shayak goes over the far side board, spins around, didn't like the look. Zariah looked like she was going into the slot, lost her point, and the puck does go back all the way into Balmoral zone where Megan Schroeder's waiting for it. And they're going to try to break it out again. There's number 15 in Ashlyn Zariah. Stopped at the red line, but Balmoral keeps it moving. Sevar, puck just a little bit out of her reach. Stopped by Pacific. Shoveled out to neutral zone. Stopped there by Misswagon. Misswagon's going to look for another read. Try to get Balmoral into this zone. Good defensive pressure. Good hard sticks by Pacific. And now Gormley. Nice work there to get to the blue line of Balmoral. But here comes Sevar. Sevar has Brown with him. Sevar loses the puck, but back to get that is Thiessen. Thiessen over to Misswagon. One-timer, slap shot, hits a body in front, and now it's going to be a little bit of a race for it. Here comes Taylor Sims, and she looks like she might have out-raced the back-checking defenseman. Gets a shot off. Blocker saved by Megan Schroeder. One of her good saves on the day. Fifth shot for Pacific. 1:40 done here in the power play. And not much pressure. I don't believe a shot even on net of Madison Fox.
Not during this power play. Pacific's had the best scoring opportunity thus far here, Rory, and looks like they're not going to have another chance with the duration of this penalty finally ending here in a couple seconds.
Yeah, penalty is now over. 0 for 1 on the night is Balmoral Hall School Blazers. They're in their own zone, going to try to regroup it out. There is Erica Sandilands. Sandilands gets to the red line, no further. Stopped there by a forechecking player of Pacific. Now to the blue line for Sandilands, but she's just a step offside against Balmoral Hall.
4:45 left in the first period. Just that first chance of a power play just seemed like it was incoherent. A little bit of miscommunication, not knowing where the rest of your teammates are on the ice. Maybe that's something they could correct in the second.
Face-off won by Balmoral Hall to the blue line. Shoveled in, stopped there by a defenseman of Pacific in Gormley. Gormley now with the puck. Tries to chip it high off the glass. It gets a little too high, hits the netting, and we're going to get a whistle here in the neutral zone.
And we definitely see the composure of the Pacific team. I think they're a little more mature when it comes to entering the zone. They're not dumping, they're not chasing. They're bringing the puck in with composure. I think that's part of the game philosophy for the Pacific team to hold on to the puck.
Face-off again, won by Pacific. Back to Sadie Patton. Patton shoves it in to the offensive zone of Balmoral. Back to get that is Erica Sandilands for Balmoral. Sandilands finds Aiden Roberts. Roberts up the far side boards. Good forecheck there. Looks like she got a little bit of hook, but no call. Balmoral D to D up the near side boards for Kareen Sandilands. Sandilands back for Erica. And now Pacific on the forecheck does get out of their zone to the neutral zone. Back to corral that is Gormley. Gormley centering pass is intercepted by Aiden Roberts. And now Roberts at the blue line. Non further. Here comes Keller on her knees. Gets back up. Tries a backhand pass. Blocked there by Sandilands and Erica. Keller now back with the puck. Centering pass. Again, Erica Sandilands gets her stick in front. Nice defensive play by number 11 for Balmoral. Now back to Roberts. Roberts being worked on there by a few Pacific forecheckers. Shoveled along the boards to Mackenzie Guimon. Guimon picks it up. Up ahead for Zariah. A little too hot for her. Goes out to neutral zone, and now on the far side is Cameron Wong, the speedy defenseman for Pacific. Gets intercepted, now here comes Yalawega. Yalawega has a little bit of room, tries to go outside around Gormley. Centering pass there for Shayak to the blue line, stopped by Guimond, and a penalty's coming up, I believe, to Balmoral for roughing.
Yes, that's one part of the game that's different from the men and the women, is that incidental body contact will be fine. The ref will be a little bit more lenient on that, but when they see a clean body check, just as we saw several seconds ago, I think that will be called more on the penalty side. And they'll try to keep that play fairly clean this evening between these two teams. So look for the body contact to be a decisive matter when it comes to being incidental or not incidental for more power play chances.
Ashlyn Zariah is going to go to the box for roughing for Balmoral. And we touched on the power play of Balmoral. Pacific, meanwhile, is riding at a 26.7% in 15 opportunities, 4 goals. So a little less time on the power play, but much more successful than Balmoral.
absolutely able to get more success on the power play, using possibly more of the space in the attack zone. Let's see how composed they are, whether they have a proper strategy when entering the attack zone, something Balmoral Hall just couldn't find on their first power play. The bottom line is you have to use the man advantage to your best advantage every single time on the ice, because when you're pinning at 26.5, chances are 1 in 4 you're getting a goal.
Face-off just outside the offensive zone of Balmoral Hall. Won there by Pacific to the stick of Alex Allen. She goes to her D-man in Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong out the far side boards. Back up to the defenseman. Alex Allen is calling for it. Shot there by Danica Pasqua on the point. Missed by not too much and picked up by Allen. Back to Pasqua. A slap shot stopped in front by a stick of Balmoral. Puck comes back out to Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong looking for the captain and Pasqua just out of her reach. Goes to the low check-in forward for Pacific. She sends it back to Wong, and that missed her stick. And now Sydney Shayak, number 17 for Balmoral, on the forecheck, to the salute of a few Balmoral faithful here at the Iceplex. On the penalty kill, kills off some precious time for Balmoral. And now Sevar again. Good penalty kill here, riding at 90%. So meanwhile, while the power play was at low, the penalty kill is at 90%, which is really respectful numbers. Back to the point for Alex Allen. Alex Allen waiting for an option. Sends it on the near side boards here for Parton. Parton back to Allen. A slap shot. That misses high and wide. Bounces off the boards where Parton is waiting for it. Sadie Parton gets tripped up, and there's going to be another penalty call with 45 seconds remaining in the initial penalty. I believe Pacific is going to go a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 15 seconds here.
5-on-3 with 45 seconds left in the first one, yeah. They're definitely using a sidewall position and a triangle perspective against Balmoral Hall. They're getting more ice time. They're getting more visible ice, more open ice. And especially now with only 3 defenders, there might be a little give and go here. See if they can isolate one of those players in white and maybe pocket a goal here in the next 45.
Danica Pasqua in to take the face-off for Pacific. One there, nicely tied up by Balmoral. Pasqua works on that, gets it to Brassard behind the net. Rubbed off the puck by one of the defensemen, slammed around the board, stopped there by Allen. She sends it down for Pasqua, back for Allen. Allen over to Wong. Wong with the one-timer. In front, she shoots, she scores. I believe it's Kayla Brassard, number 14 for Pacific. A slap shot from Cameron Wong for the point is stopped right in the slot by Brassard. Freezes the goaltender and Schroeder, and then shoveled backhand right on the glove side of Megan Schroeder. It's 1-0 Pacific, 18 minutes into this game.
And it was a great second chance there. I think they just were able to stop the puck in front of the offensive goalie there, Schrader, and pocket the first one in, 1-0.
Well, the official call is going to number 17, the captain, Danica Pasqua, giving her 6th goal in her now 6th game. So a goal per game average here for Danica Pasqua. Pacific maintains the power play. Nice centering pass there by Gormley, intercepted by Balmoral, and sent all the way the length of down the ice, right on top of goaltender Madison Fox. Pacific goes back to retreat and tries to break out on the power play with Taylor Sims. Sims up for Brassard. Brassard back to her defenseman in Gormley. Gormley over to Brassard, back to Sims, back to Brassard. That shot just missed the net. Last minute here remaining in the first period. 2 Pacific Steelers battle for the puck. Back to the point, over to Gormley. Gormley now, down low for Sims. Sims look for a centering pass, a little bit of a floater. Misses all the bodies in front. On to Balmoral Hall stick, tries to clear it, stopped to the blue line. Long shot, long low shot, kicked away by Megan Schroeder. And now Balmoral does manage to get it out, but just to the red line as that's intercepted by Dulhanty. And they're going to call offside here against Balmoral. 30 seconds left in the period, 30 seconds left in the power play. 1-0 Pacific here at Bell MTS Iceplex of the JWHL. Face-off outside the offensive zone of Balmoral. In to take that is Danica Pasqua, the leading scorer for Pacific. Goes back to the defenseman in Cameron Wong. 25 seconds remaining here in the period. Danica Pasqua on the puck. Hard in the offensive zone. Stops up at the near side half wall. Shoves it back to Cameron Wong. That's just out of the reacher bounced over her stick, goes back on Madison Fox's, the goaltender for Pacific. Cameron Wong has to go back to retreat, looking for Alex Allen. Alex Allen now goes back into her own zone, behind her own net. That's just about going to do it for the first period, but a successful one nonetheless for Pacific. 1-0 here over Balmoral Hall School Blazers.
Shot 7 of 4 here at the end of the first. Definitely two different types of game plans here for the team in white and Pacific and Balmoral Hall. Just haven't found their composure. I don't think they've found their identity either in this first period, where you see a lot of tangled up plays, miscommunication. The dump and chase worked for the first 12 or 14 minutes. They hadn't really entered the zone after such time. Pacific, I mean, they're controlling the play. They're moving the play in and out, really clogging up the neutral zone, not allowing Balmoral Hall to really gain any attack zone time. We saw the key to the first period was the power play chances. 0 for 1 for Balmoral Hall. Clearly we're not seeing anything from them. However, Pacific, I mean, they had that 5-on-3, scored within that first 5-on-3, and did a very good job with Pasqua getting that first goal. We also looked at Cameron Wong and Alex Allen, two great defensemen. I don't think they left the ice very much in the first period, quite frankly. Very two smooth, great skaters on the D-line. They're moving the puck very well, and with ease almost against the Balmoral Hall team.
Well, 1 period down, 2 periods to go, and we'll be right back with Junior Women's Hockey League along the Manitoba Sports Network right after these commercials.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve, and you will feel like family after your first visit.
Second period of play resumes here between Balmoral Hall School Blazers and the Pacific Steelers at the Bell MTS Iceplex of the Junior Women's Hockey League. Welcome back. This second period is brought to you by MB Seeds. Puck out to the blue line. Going to be offside here against Balmoral. So what does Balmoral need to do to get themselves back in this game? And they're only trailing by 1, but with only 4 shots on net. Is it just plain and simple as get more pucks to the net?
You got to get more time in the attack zone, number one, whether that be a dump and chase. If it's going to be a dump and chase, Roy, you got to make sure you have somebody on the puck, someone on the loose puck immediately. Pacific just seems to be getting to many more loose pucks than Balmoral Hall, and that's the way the trend of the game is so far.
Sent in there by Miss Wagon of Balmoral. And again, a quick breakout by Pacific. We've seen it in the first. We're seeing it here in the opening seconds. Not a lot of offensive zone time for Balmoral, but here comes Savar. Savar spins off a check from a defenseman in Pacific. Gets a little bit of trip there. No call, and out comes Pacific with the puck. There's number 19 in Raman Ray. She's checked off the puck by the captain, and boom to the offensive zone. Again, takes a little bit of a spill, but no call. Pacific is now working on the breakout, sends it back, didn't like the read. D-to-D on the far side, and now out comes Pacific in Dulhanty. Dulhanty shovels it off the boards, out to center. Back to get that is McKenna Kristen. McKenna Kristen tries to send it in, doesn't get it, but now the trailer does. And now Miss Wagon out to center, has a little bit of room, has a little bit of speed. Miss Wagon takes a shot. Glove there, a little bit of trouble there by Madison Fox. Don't see that often. Off the glove, I believe it hit the crossbar after that and bounced behind the net. Cleared to the blue line by Pacific. Stopped by Balmoral. Sent right back in. This is the offensive pressure that we're talking about. Back to get that is Ashlyn Zaraya. Chips it in front, and a great chance there by Balmoral Hall. Their first really good chance of the game.
The great pressure here early in the second period. A great long-distance shot by Muswagon. Kind of caught Madison Fox off guard. I don't think she quite maybe saw the angle of the puck too well, but nonetheless, thankfully for the crossbar, it hit the crossbar and stayed out.
Face-off inside the Pacific Steelers zone. Won there by Pacific. Tied up in front. Sent to the far side boards. Now sent behind the net of Madison Fox. 2 Pacific Steelers working at it. Over on the far side boards for Dulhanty. She finds the captain in Pasqua. Got a little bit of room. Lots of speed for Pasqua. Pasqua takes it wide. Takes a shot. Misses. Glove side of goalie Schroeder. Here comes the forecheck for Pacific. Been very obvious in the first period that the forecheck for Pacific is something that Balmoral needs to neutralize and work on getting that breakout puck out earlier. Back behind the net is Sage Catchaway. Catchaway up to center ice. No Balmoral Hall School players there, so the puck bounces over the stick of Pacific's Parton and into the zone of the Steelers. And now out comes Sims with it. Sims down the near side boards on her backhand, stops up, head up, looking for a play. Sims now in the slot, takes a shot. That missed on the glove side there of Megan Schroeder. Puck now behind the net of Balmoral. Back to get that is Yalowega. Yalowega chips it off the boards to her winger in Roberts. Roberts couldn't corral that puck. It goes onto the defenseman of Pacific Stick and Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong throws it over to Brassard. Brassard back behind the net of Balmoral. Now here comes Balmoral. Had a little bit of trouble with the puck. Yalowega slams off the boards and again held at the blue line there by Keller. Keller back low for, I believe, Kelsey Patterson, number 10. Back over to Keller. Keller behind the net. Back to the defenseman in Bay Lume. Back to Keller. Keller. Good work by Keller off the defensive forecheck. He gives it to Lume. She loses the puck, and now here comes Karine Sandilands. Karine Sandilands has Roberts with her. Takes the shot, misses a little bit wide on the blocker side of Megan Fox. 2-on-1, all for naught. As Karine Sandilands missed the net for Balmoral Hall School Blazers. Puck comes out to the neutral zone as Balmoral Hall regroups. Looks to get it back in the offensive zone of Pacific here. Now here comes Pacific Blazers in Cameron Gormley. Gormley stopped there by the defenseman for Balmoral. She looks near side here for Roberts. Roberts, she's got her winger with her across the blue line. Looks centering past Sevar. Sevar just a little bit too hot for a stick. Bounced off, slid fivefold, sticked away there by Megan Fox. Good chance for Balmoral as Sevar had a little bit of room in the slot but couldn't fire a shot off. There's a shot fired by Sevar. That missed the net after it hit a body of a Pacific defender. Bounces around the boards here for Caitlin Bissett. She holds the line, keeps it in. Centering pass for Sevar again. 3 good chances for Sevar in a matter of 20 seconds. But I don't believe a puck hit the net. And now Pacific. And I believe Taylor Sims, number 9, centering pass there for Raymond Ray. Puck comes to Pacific. 4 bodies in there, 5 bodies in there. Meanwhile, Balmoral makes a change and then almost an outlet pass on the stick of Delaney Bohm. A girl you don't want with room in the slot. Bohm shovels it to the front of the net. Couple bodies in there, covered up by Madison Fox, before any dangerous opportunities arose for the Blazers.
Absolutely great play there by the Balmoral Hall Blazers team, keeping the momentum in the attack zone. We've actually seen more time in the last 2 minutes here in the attack zone than we all did in the first period. Maybe a bit of a momentum switch here for the Blazer team.
Face-off won by Pacific. Puck comes out to the blue line, looking for the centering pass off the stick of one of the forwards for Pacific. Shot there by the defenseman in Allen. That's off a body of one of the Blazers. Puck comes behind the net in the offensive zone. Pacific now with the puck. Back to the D-man and Gormley. Gormley takes a shot. That's nicely blocked there by Shayak. Shayak now has some room down the far side boards on her wing. Shayak takes a shot. Nice glove save there by Madison Fox. Her 9th one of the day, keeping it a 1-0 lead here for Pacific Steelers over the Balmoral Hall School Blazers.
Madison Fox very cool and calm in the pipes there. I mean, just taking it easy, relaxing. She's got it like she has every single game she's played thus far.
Yeah, with a goals against average of .58, you got to get something in front or a plethora of shots towards the net. Now here comes Sims. Puck almost had a breakaway, but the puck just squirts off her stick and then out of her reach. Does go behind the net. Here comes the offensive forecheck for Pacific. 4 bodies in there, 2 from each team's working, vying for position, trying to get the puck out. Sims got her stick caught up in one of the defensemen for Balmoral. Puck does come out. Pacific with it. Centering pass, shot there, pass to Sims. Great fake shot pass to Sims on the backdoor side, but she couldn't fire a shot off as it was a good defensive play by Ashlyn Zaraya of Balmoral. She gets to the blue line, sends it in, and then Balmoral does make a change. Back comes Pacific. Goes to Sims. She looks back for defensemen. No one there. Falls on the stick of Madison Fox. She plays into the corner for Allen. Allen now. D-to-D pass for Gormley, just out of the reach of her. Karine Sandilands squeezes it on the forecheck against the defenseman of Pacific. Puck does go back into the corner. Pacific looking for a rink-wide pass off a stick. Does find the stick of Taylor Sims. And she sends it into the zone of Balmoral and then off to make a change. Back to retreat is Erica Sandilands. Sandilands for Roberts. Roberts up to Bohm. Lyon mishandled the puck a bit. Got it to the blue line of Pacific. Intercepted there by Sadie Parton, and she finds Pasqua. Pasqua, a near side shot. I believe that hit the post. Great chance for the captain and Danica Pasqua. Back on the puck is Pasqua in the corner, near side boards here. Blocker side of goaltender Schroeder. Back to the point here. Corralled by Delhanty. To the point for Parton. Back to her D. Manu Wong. Centering pass. One-time chance there for Delhanty. Just missed on the glove side wide of Megan Schroeder. Now Pasqua again. Wraparound chance. Tries to put it in up high. The puck does go past Schroeder, but I believe the ref had blown his whistle. He's waved it off. It is no goal for Danica Pasqua, but maybe a little bit of an early whistle there and a missed opportunity for Pacific.
It looks like the head official had blown the whistle prior to the puck crossing the line. Schroeder had it in her pads, I believe, before she moved. Unfortunate for Pacific, but glad to see Balmoral Hall getting the luck of the draw on that quick whistle. Great tip-in by Dohanty at the beginning, about 20 seconds prior to. That high tip-in, as we see a lot of players doing in every league now.
Yeah, to us in the broadcast booth, it looked like the goaltender in Schroeder had the puck, and then the whistle blew, and all of a sudden the puck was in the back of the net. So unfortunate for Pacific, but that's just sometimes what happens with the ref's point of view towards the puck. Nonetheless, play does resume. Out comes Bohm with it to the center ice, shoveled in the zone of Pacific. And I believe we're going to get a penalty, tripping call, going to Pacific Steelers. So Balmoral Hall is going to go back on the power play for the second time today. 0 for 1 is Balmoral Hall, but right back on the opportunity 7 minutes into the second period.
Let's see if they can get a little more organized in the attack zone, first getting into the attack zone and knowing where its teammates are. And I mean, they started doing a lot more pressure in front of Madison Fox. They need to continue to do that. If she sees a clear puck, chances are she's going to make that save.
Face-off won by Pacific. A hit there in the corner boards. No call is made. Balmoral with a little bit of pressure here in the offensive zone, trying to set it up on the power play. On the defenseman is Sevar. Steps up, goes behind the net to one of her mates. Sevar centering pass, covered up by Madison Fox. 10th shot of the night for Balmoral. Shots are 10-9 in favor of the Blazers, but 1-0 in favor of Pacific. Yalawega's out there on the power play along with the captain Bohm, Thiessen, Sevar, and Misswagen. Shot there by Thiessen. Rebound chance, and there is the goal for Balmoral. As Alex Yalawega, very similar to the first one. This is a shot in the point, blocked by the same team as the shot came from, froze the goalie, and then shoveled into the back of the net. We got a 1-1 tie here in the second period. A power play goal, their second on the year for Balmoral.
They are now 2 for 20, I believe, so they're peaking at about 10%. Fabulous job on the sideboards, great D-to-D passing there, and then getting that shot from near the point. And then, like you said, it's almost like the same team is like a fake-out by stopping the puck and then having the goalie ill-positioned and able to squeeze that through the wickets. We got a 1-1 game.
Face-off into the neutral zone here. That goal is brought to you by MyPhone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdun and 2 locations in Brandon. MyPhone. The assist on the Yalawega goal is number 18, Olivia Sevar, and the captain, Delaney Bohm. 1-1 tie here between Balmoral Hall and Pacific. Here comes Pacific in Patterson. She risks a shot off there, gloved down by Schroeder. And Balmoral corrals the puck behind their net. Back to get that is Guimon. Guimon centering pass, shot there, quick, point blank by Pacific, and a great save by Schroeder. By far her best of the day. On an amazing opportunity there by Pacific, and I believe it was Cameron Gormley. Back to the point for Wong. Wong takes a shot. Blocked there by Lyon. Puck does go behind the net of Schroeder. Pacific with the puck in Keller. Keller now looking for options. Spins off the check of Delaney Bohm. Keller's in there. Lyons in there. Puck squirts out. Safely played aside by Schroeder and sent all the way down the ice. This is going to be icing against the Hall.
And not a bad play there because Megan Schroeder, a fantastic save. Point blank from Gormley in the middle of the slot, clearly untagged at all by a Balmoral Hall player, and Schroeder bailed him out. It could have been a 2-1 game very easily. but that blocker came into play big time. Well done at the front.
Face-off inside Balmoral Hall zone. Tied up are the two centermen. Puck comes to the blue line, but no further, and now Yellowega does get a little bit further, sent all the way down the ice. Icing again here against Balmoral. Nearly 10 minutes, just over 9 minutes done in the second period, halfway through this hockey game. 1-1 tie. Shots are 11-10 in favor of Balmoral, which, interesting if you have been watching this game along with us on the Manitoba Sports Network. Mostly offensive pressure in favor of Pacific, but we had to say shots had to get to the net for Balmoral to try to crack the code that is Madison Fox, and they've done that once so far. Scrum along the near side boards. Picked up there by Yellowega. She throws it alongside the far side where Miss Karine Sandilands is waiting for it. Gets to the blue line. Then out comes Roberts to the blue line. Sends it in. They're going to make the line change. Back to get that is a defenseman in Alex Allen. Allen through the neutral zone with some speed. Allen gets in to Balmoral's offensive zone. Down behind the net. Takes it around the net of Schroeder. Allen still with the puck. A lot of miles per hour to the point for Lume. Lume with a shot tipped in front. They're going to call a high stick here against Pacific.
It was a pretty close one, close to the shoulder there, Rory, and face-off will be coming outside the blue line. There's some of the Balmoral Hall players giving kudos to Megan Schroeder for making that great save prior to the whistle. It also seems like that goal by Balmoral Hall kind of reignited this Pacific team. They lamented in the first part of the second. Now they got their wheels going. They're speeding up around the attack zone.
And now Pacific on the far side boards. In comes Cameron Wong. Oh, sorry, no, that's Sadie, number 12, Delhanty. Sometimes with the hair that's streaming through the back of their helmets, it's blocking half the number. And from our vantage point, tough to tell if it's a 12 or a 15. But nonetheless, Delhanty does keep it in Balmoral Hall zone. And now Balmoral Hall out there with the captain in Bohm. She's tripped up. No call on the play. The captain's a little upset about that one as she thought there was a stick. That got in her skates, and back comes Pacific. Number 14 shovels in front to Sims. Cameron Wong now with the puck. Loses it to Yellowega. Yellowega looking for Bohm. Just a little bit behind her. Now the puck goes in to number 17 and Danica Pasquale for Pacific. She goes rink wide to Gormley. Gormley centering pass for Brassard. Brassard has a little bit of room, but two bodies on her. Tries to split the D. Puck comes off her stick, and back comes Melanie Bohm for Balmoral Hall. Cameron Wong plays the puck. D to D. Up the wing. Far side wing. Racing to get that is a forechecking player. I believe Cameron Gormley for Pacific. Off her stick and onto the stick of the captain in Bohm for Balmoral. Up ahead to Zariah. Zariah into the blue line. Not much further. Zariah still with the puck. Good hard work there by Ashlyn Zariah. Now she's finally lifted off the puck, but then good work by Yellowega. Throws a puck to the net. That didn't miss by much as there was a few bodies in front. Number 17 in Shayak. Shayak then loses the puck. Stopped there by Guimond at the point. Back hammered into the offensive zone of Pacific. And now Keller with it. Looks for a stretch pass there to Sims. That's off a skate. Intercepted by Bassett. Bassett didn't quite make it to her blue line, but the puck doesn't have enough speed for icing. And now Alex Allen. Pinned against the boards there by Roberts of Balmoral. Puck gets behind the net of Madison Fox and picked up by, I believe, number 9 and Taylor Sims. She gets the blue line, and they're going to have to make a change here. The snow has now built up quite a bit. You can tell that the puck doesn't have enough juice to make it down for icing half the time.
Could be an advantage.
As we get a flood in between the second and third, so that'll change in about 7.5 minutes in this 1-1 game between Pacific and Balmoral. And now comes Cameron Wong. She's got some speed. She's going down the far side boards. Cameron Wong still down the boards. Cuts in front. Shovels a backhand. Rebound chance for Pacific. 3-4 chances. And again, 3-4 good saves.
Another quick whistle by the head official. That puck definitely wasn't covered by Megan Schroeder, and I think the Pacific team is getting the raw end of that deal. Quite frankly, that could have been another 3 or 4 more chances because that puck was still loose. Nonetheless, Balmoral Hall gets the whistle and the face-off.
Face-off inside Balmoral Hall zone. One there by Balmoral to the blue line, but no further. There comes Karine Sandilands. She has Roberts with her. Flips it out to the center ice. Past center, so no icing. On the forecheck is Roberts. Spins. Checked off the puck there by Lume of Pacific to the far side boards and then out. Back to retreat that is Erica Sandilands for Balmoral. Balmoral to the blue line. Does get it to center. Hits the referee. And Pacific slams that back in to Balmoral Hall zone. Back to retreat to get that. Is one of the defensemen. Finds Sevar at the blue line. Sevar takes a shot. That's sticked away and then up high on the glass. Bounces right back onto the stick of Madison Fox, and she covers up safely with 6:34 remaining here in the second period.
Seems like Sevar is finding their game as well, getting the play to the front of the net, and that was probably one of her best shooting opportunities so far this game. Great stretch pass by the Balmoral Hall defenseman.
Yeah. Sorry, Olivia Sevar, I was going to say, 5 games played, 6 points, including a goal and 5 assists. So definitely one to watch for Balmoral. Puck comes to the captain in Melanie Bohm. She goes to the blue line, throws it into Pacific. Back to get that is Pacific. Quickly breaking out are the Steelers in Brassard. Intercepted there by Yellowega. Yellowega now to the blue line. Slams it in. Where 2 bodies of Pacific are there to retreat it. Far side boards, half wall. Nice breakout play from the Steelers onto the defenseman of Balmoral and none farther than the blue line. They try it again to the red line. And now Sadie Parton. Parton carries it in. She takes a shot. 5-hole open, then closed. Megan Schroeder.
Almost used the defenseman as a screen there for that shot. Parton a little bit out of ways, but Megan Schroeder able to control that rebound. Definitely a great start to the great finish to the second period. Looking forward to it. Both teams are finding their gel, finding their jam, figuring out what's working, what's not working, and they're playing to the disadvantages of each other's teams.
Face-off in the zone of Balmoral. Won there by Pacific. Quick shot by Sims. Just over the net. Hits a stick and flies high over the net of Megan Schroeder. Back to get that is Guimon. Guimon. Far side boards there for Sydney Shayak. Shayak gets little help from Caitlin Bassett. And now here comes Shayak with the puck through the blue line. Centering pass for number 15 in Ashlyn Zariah. Zariah. Hard on the puck on the forecheck is Zariah. Gets a little help there from, I believe, number 9 in Bohm. Puck does come out. Balmoral has to regroup, get onside. Sent in by Guimon. Guimon then goes off and make a change as Pacific rims that around the boards. Back to retreat is get that. It's Taylor Sims. Keller now. Keller with the puck through the neutral zone. Keller snaps a shot off a slot. Glove save there by Megan Schroeder. 13th shot of the night for Pacific. 12th save for Schroeder.
Seems like both goalies, if they're able to see the shots, they're going to make these saves. Great gloves, great blockers by both goaltenders. The key to the next goal, whoever's going to get this second goal is going to have to put some players in front of the net, so it's a harder shot for these goaltenders to see.
Tied up on the face-off circle. Puck comes out to Wong. Wong, D-to-D pass there for Allen. Allen with the slap shot. Nice shot blocked in front. Couple bodies in there. Puck squirts out of the slot and on to the pads of Schroeder. She covers up. 14:40 remaining here in the second period in a 1-1 tie here on the Junior Women's Hockey League at the Bell MTS Iceplex between the Balmoral Hall School Blazers and the Pacific Steelers. Face-off won by Balmoral. Catchaway gets poke checked off the puck there by Lynn Arden. Few bodies here on the near side boards. Cameron Wong, the defenseman, keeps it in for Pacific. Puck comes out. Nice shot there by Lynn Arden in the slot. Schroeder had to be quick on that one with a blocker save, and now out comes Sandilands, Corrine Sandilands for Balmoral Hall. Sends it in to the Pacific zone, but back to get that is Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong has a little bit of room now through the neutral zone and with some speed. Cameron Wong goes wide, goes back inside. Nice move by Cameron Wong, but can't find the second chance on the puck as it goes behind the net of Megan Schroeder. Now back out to the point for Gormley. Gormley takes a shot. That's just off a skate of a Pacific forward in Dulhanty. Puck goes around the boards where Corrine Sandilands is waiting for it. To the point, but no farther as Wong's there. Wong doesn't take the shot, finds Gormley here on the near side. Gormley takes a shot, tipped in front, and there's a goal. Number 14, Brassard for Pacific. 2-1 Steelers.
Fabulous shot, fabulous tip. Amazing what happens when you put a body in front of a goaltender that can't see the puck and can't see the play. 2-1 for the Pacific team. I mean, D to D. I mean, Cameron Wong about 30 seconds prior went 1-on-4 just to get the puck into the zone and to allow her teammates to get a change. She remains on the ice, makes the D to D pass, and a great tip in off the shaft of the stick. 2-1 for Pacific.
Yeah, good play on the far side boards there by Cameron Wong with the head-up play, not to take the shot and throw it into a bunch of bodies. Find the open person here in Gormley, and Gormley had the lane for the shot and a stick in front and a beautiful tip there by Brassard, number 14. So the official call on the ice is Gormley's goal from Brassard and Wong, or from Wong and Brassard, but I'm not sure if maybe they saw the final tip. It was definitely number 14, Kaya Brassard's goal, tipped in front, assisted by Gormley and Wong.
It's almost like our telecommunication or telekinetic thoughts were going to the Pacific team, say, get some players in front of the goaltender. She's seeing everything. She's making those saves. Let's put some bodies in front, so let's make it harder for her. And sure enough, case in point, D to D, shot from the point, 2-1 game. 3:13 left here in the second period. Balmoral Hall just gave up too much space on that defensive side. They could have walked right in.
Absolutely. Puck there won by Balmoral. Back behind the net is Miss Wagon for the Blazers. Centering pass for Lyon. She looks for the outstretched forward in Sivar. Off her skate. Now here comes Pacific. Right into the neutral zone. I believe that's Sims. Sims shoots, fires. That doesn't miss by much. And Balmoral to the blue line. Stopped there by Allen. Allen, good work on the defensive zone by Allen. And now Pacific forward, I believe it's 15, and Sadie Partons. Schroeder plays the puck right onto the stick of Keller. And she had a great scoring opportunity, but off her stick and goes behind the net. And now Balmoral out to the red line. Sends it in to Pacific zone and goes off and make a change. Sivar almost intercepted the pass in the slot, just off a stick of the defense for the Pacific, and back on the far side boards, right along the half wall. 5 bodies in there vying for position. 3 for Pacific, 2 for Balmoral. Out comes Sadie Parton with it. She goes over to Allen. Allen centering pass for the captain and Pasquale, just a little bit out of her reach as it bounces off the stick of Caitlin Bissett. And now here comes Shayak with it. Shayak, head up, skating through the high slot, looks for a pass in the low slot, but good defensive play there by Pacific. Now along the near side boards is Brassard. Brassard sends it in and goes in hard after the chase. Brassard still with it. Good offensive pressure here from Pacific. Over to the point for Baylume. Finds Cameron Wong. Cameron Wong down pass, tip, shot quickly on the net of Schroeder. Had to be really quick on that one, as sort of a slap pass shot from the point from Cameron Wong found one of the sticks of a forward for Pacific, and it was touch, bang, bang right on the net of Megan Schroeder.
Such a hard play for a goaltender to pick up. That change of angle that was shot 5 feet left or right of the goal. Great tip done by the Pacific player again. Schroeder was definitely on her toes, made a great save.
Yellowegg is going to get waved out. In comes Shayak. Face-off is won by Shayak. Back behind the net, where Keller of Pacific is on the forecheck, trying to get the puck off the stick of one of the defensemen for Balmoral Hall. Goes back to the line where Lume is waiting for it. She sent it down the far side boards. Picked up there by Pacific. Yalowega for Balmoral sends it behind her net. Back to get that is Bissett. Bissett looking for Zariah, just a little bit of her reach. This is going to be icing against Balmoral with a minute left here in the second period.
I think if that puck was actually not on end and not rolling, it probably would have stopped previous to the red line. Nonetheless, the Pacific Steelers have another offensive zone face-off here. Minute 6. Maybe they can add to that 2-1 lead here. Get some more bodies in front of Megan in front of the pipes there.
Well, as a result of the icing, face-off inside Balmoral zone, won there by Pacific. Shot there by McKenna Kristen. That missed high and wide of the net. Puck finds McKristen on the back door, but just over her stick, I believe. Good scoring opportunity there. Last minute remaining here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of Pacific. Back to the point for Wong. Centering pass there for, I believe, Patterson, number 10. But Balmoral defense, both defensemen in there. I believe a forechecking forward comes in to help. Then ref blows the whistle as the puck wasn't moving for a while. 33 seconds remaining in the second. 2-1 Pacific. Just want to remind you, this second period is brought to you by MBCs.
Balmoral Hall, the next 33 seconds. Keep your composure, maintain your position defensively, and get the puck out together as a unit. Pacific's looking for that advantage of a coughed-up puck.
Allen, quick shot from the point. Blocker save, rebound chance there for Pacific. Danica Pasquale back to get it. Throws it back to Gormley. Gormley looks for the pass. No, shakes off her defenseman. Shovels it back down in the half wall. 18 seconds remaining. Pacific comes out of the scrum. Nope. Puck back in there. Brassard's in there. Gormley's in there. 3 bodies for Balmoral's in there. Puck does come out. Brassard, good forecheck by number 14 for Pacific. She gets rubbed along the boards. And that's going to do it here for the second period. I was trying to find out which defenseman made the nice play along the boards there, but time does run out. 2 periods down, 20 minutes to go, 2-1 in favor of the Pacific Steelers.
The Pacific Steelers absolutely controlled the last 7 or 8 minutes of that game, or the second period there, sorry, Rory. I mean, they outshot them it looked like almost 7-1 in the last 7 minutes. Megan Schroeder for the Balmoral Hall School Blazers keeping this game close. There were a lot of great chances by the Pacific team. And what can you say about Madison Fox outside of that one rebound that got away from her for the power play? She's been that cement stone 6x4 in the net. Like, she's given her, there's no problems in the backside of there. Pacific is able to move the puck with freedom. They're able to get the puck through the neutral zone. Their game plan in the attack zone is very well established right now. And the key for them, I think, for the third period is to is to get more traffic in front of that Balmoral Hall net and pop in a couple more goals to maybe cushion this lead if they can. For Balmoral Hall, they have to re-establish what they was working well. First and foremost, the dump and chase worked well. Now, obviously, with the more snow on the ice, a little bit difficult, but nonetheless, it's a game plan. It's a part of the game plan that they should go back to.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of traffic in front, a lot of shots to the net. We saw it once on the power play there for Balmoral Hall. It was a shot. It was stopped in front by a Balmoral Hall forward, froze the goaltender in Madison Fox, and then thrown immediately toward the net in their only goal of the game, being their first goal on the power play, their second goal on their power play in 20 tries. So it's going to take something like that, either a confusion, a tip, bodies in front, multiple opportunities to try to get this equalizer, and not only equalizer, the go-ahead goal for Balmoral Hall as they're facing Madison Fox, who's been lights out through her 3 games so far.
That repositioning of the goaltender on the second shot, the rebound shot, is what is giving both of them the difficulty. I mean, both first goals for each team was that repositioning issue, and the forwards took advantage of that, popping in a power play goal for each team. For the second goal for Pacific, we saw a great pass, defense to defense. Balmoral Hall just gave up way too much room on the not attacking that defensive player, and Gormley was allowed to just walk in, take the shot, looked like it was tipped. Nonetheless, it's a 2-1 game. A screen shot in front of Megan. Couldn't really do much with it until the puck was already in the twine.
Well, 40 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. Like we said, the snow was building up a little bit on the ice after 2 straight periods of play. Zamboni's out there, going to fix that problem. 2-1 favor of Pacific over Balmoral Hall School Blazers here in the Junior Women's Hockey League at Bell and PS Iceplex along the Manitoba Sports Network. We will be right back after these commercials with the third period. And, of course, an interview from Sarah from Aveda Institute.ca, so stick around for that. 2-1 in favor of Pacific over Balmoral Hall School Blazers.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve, and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Welcome back to the game here. Balmoral Hall down 1 to the Pacific Steelers. We have Sarah to my left, your right, and Darcy to my right, your left. They are both from the Aveda Institute here in Winnipeg. Sarah, we're going to start with you. Tell me your position with the Aveda Institute and what's going on today.
admissions and placement coordinator, so I support students in the enrollment process, and I also support them in the placement part when they're looking for their apprenticeship position.
Fabulous. That's great work. Is it a big role for you, or is it something you can handle all the time?
Oh yes, I enjoy it. We do resume workshops, Instagram marketing workshops. We do 2 annual fashion shows. I do career fairs. I'm constantly out doing networking events. I love it.
Fantastic news. And to my other side, we have Darcy, who started the program in July. Now, Darcy, tell me what a normal day at the Aveda Institute kind of consists of.
Well, my day's split up with education and guest services, so it's really hands-on, and you learn everything like really quick, and you're just like right in the workforce right away. It's awesome.
So fabulous. So is there a placement program once they finish the program? How long is the program, and what kind of important things should we talk about?
So we do 4 enrollments every year. January 2018 is my next available class. It is a 9-month full-time program, and it's the first step for the career path of a hairstylist. In Manitoba, you will complete 2 levels of apprenticeship, and so that's the first step, is getting your hairstyling diploma.
Fabulous. So you can work on this mop of hair after, right?
Oh yes, we can do a hot towel treatment for you, no problem.
Thank you so much. I'm glad, because I need to do some work on this. So you said the next class is in January. You said there might be a contest perhaps with the enrollment possibly. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm really excited to launch a new contest that we have. So if you want to book a tour before November 30th, you'll be entered in a draw to win your tuition, which is a value of $13,000.
So that is a full tuition of the 9-month program that's up for grabs if you enter before November 30th, right?
That's correct. You can check us out at avedainstitute.ca.
And where are you located?
We're located in the heart of the Exchange District on 80 Rory Street, corner of Bannatyne.
Okay, so one last question for you before I let you go. If they don't want to talk to you by email or anything, what's the phone number there? How do they get a contact with you? Who do they ask for?
Sure. Just contact me, 204-998-0082.
Fabulous. Great. And Darcy, what is the best part of the program thus far? What are you looking forward to upon completion of the 9-month program?
I'm just looking forward to just getting in the workforce right away. Like, you just start your apprentice program, and then you're just right there working in a salon.
That's fantastic news. Again, the Aveda Institute, check it out down in the Exchange. We're getting back to the game here. 2-1, start of the 3rd period. Thanks for joining us here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt, and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012, and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm, where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
Welcome back inside Bell MTS Iceplex. 2-1 here in favor of the Pacific Steelers over the Balmoral Hall School Blazers. Just want to remind you that interview you heard was brought to you by CM Engrave. Are you looking for trophies or medals for your next hockey tournament? Then call CM Engrave today, 204-224-2414. They have the best prices in Manitoba, cmengrave.ca. They ship all over Manitoba. You will not be sorry you called. 2-1 in favor of Pacific. 3rd period is now on our way. Balmoral Hall is on our broadcast right. Pacific on our broadcast left. Into Balmoral Hall zone. Hard on the puck there is the captain, Bohm. Bohm sent it back to a defenseman. Offside. Pacific's going to have to retreat back. And then on the forecheck are the red and black jerseys of the Steelers. Gormley sends it in. Back to get that is Thiessen for Balmoral. Number 19. Thiessen Looks one way, spins back, goes the other way, sends it here, defenseman. And now up the boards. Just a little bit out of the reach of the captain in Bone. That's Cameron Wong, but here comes Lyon hard on the puck. On the forecheck, Danica Pasqua, the captain for Pacific, is back to get that. Over to Gormley. Gormley trying to shake off the forechecker for Balmoral. Balmoral doing a good job keeping the puck hemmed in the zone of Pacific Steelers here. And now Cameron Wong with it. Wong skates it out of her own zone to the red line. Flips it in to Balmoral Hall's zone. Back to get that is number 7 in Caitlin Bassett. Bassett still with the puck to the red line. No further. It's stopped there by Patterson. Patterson then intercepted by Balmoral again to the red line. Sent in, and now Balmoral on the forecheck. Alex Allen sends it around the net of Madison Fox. Back for Alex Allen. And now Allen. Stopped at the blue line by Guimond of Balmoral. 3 bodies in near side half wall. Scrumming for the puck. Out comes Pacific with it. To the red line. No farther as Catchaway stops it. Catchaway spins. Shovels that back into Pacific zone. Hard on the puck there is Shayak, number 17 for Balmoral. Pacific now. Stopped again at the red line by Balmoral. And tried to send it back in. Fanned on the clearing attempt. Stopped by Sims of Pacific and sent right in the offensive zone for Pacific here. Balmoral in Erica Sandilands. Sandilands with the puck. Up the far side boards for Zariah. Zariah to center. And now here comes Shayak, just a little bit offside for Seafar. She thought she had a little bit of room, but just a step offside was number 17 and Sydney Shayak. 2-1s in favor of Pacific.
Just that extra move at the blue line just put Shayak off, and Shayak's got the wheels. She just got to pump the brakes a little bit to get on the blue line.
Face-off ensues, center ice. Here comes Catchaway, number 4. Catchaway to the red line, up to Yellowega. Yellowega has a little bit of room through the neutral. Backhand shot off the mask. Good save there by Madison Fox. And back come the Pacific Steelers. Back comes Lenarden. Lenarden down the wide side here. Takes a shot. Easy save there for Megan Schroeder. Her 18th save of the game. Schroeder's been busy.
Schroeder has definitely been the busier of the 2 goalies, and Madison Fox staying square with that shooter. Taking it off the mask, not a problem for her. The key to the Balmoral Hall team to get that extra goal, they got to put more tenacity in that attack zone, and they got to start finding the corners, not hitting the goalie in the mask or in the belly.
Out comes Corrine Sandilands, number 22 for Balmoral Hall. Sends it in behind the net of Fox. Sticked away there by the goaltender Fox, and back comes Pacific now. Pacific, Lenarden. Rink wide centering pass for her streaking winger for the Steelers. Sends it in deep into Balmoral Hall zone, and hard on the puck are the Steelers. Head up, centering pass. Doesn't take the shot as the pinching defenseman of Wong. Wong now behind the net. Wraparound chance. Now she takes the shot. Short side. Great save. Rebound chance. Pops to the blocker side here of Schroeder. Now cleared out of danger by Balmoral to the blue line. Known further. Good play by Pacific holding the line. Shoveled in by Wong, and now off goes a full change for Pacific. Another great defensive play here by Wong. As she was going to go for a change, saw an offensive opportunity come back the other way for Balmoral, decided to put the brakes on and come help out on the defensive side.
Absolutely. Cameron Wong taking the wide angle there, getting pushed around the net nonetheless. Wraparound scenario off the inside of the post, staying out of the net. Great opportunity for Pacific to go 3-1.
Cameron Wong, a player to watch, and your pregame breakdown has certainly been all over the ice for Pacific Steelers. Back to retreat is number 15 in Parton. Parton to the blue line, does get out. Balmoral's going to have to get their mates back on side. They do, and in on the forecheck is Lyon. Lyon hard on the puck on Alex Allen. Allen trying to shake off the forecheck of Lyon. Goes D-to-D to Gormley. Gormley, nice breakout. Now comes Danica Pasqua, the captain for Pacific. Pasqua takes a shot. Blocker save there by Schroeder. Good. Shovels it into the corner for Balmoral and Bassett. Bassett head up, skating through her own zone. Looking for a pass. Bassett decides just to send it in, and now hard on the forecheck is the defenseman for Balmoral Hall. Bassett tripped up, and there is going to be a penalty here, the 3rd of the game coming to Pacific. So the power play that's riding 50% today, 1 for 2, is Balmoral Hall is going to go back for the 3rd chance of the game.
It looks like Alex Allen's going to get 2 minutes in the sin bin for that light push. A dangerous play out between 2 feet between that and the boards. The Balmoral Hall player is okay. Looks like she's skating on her own will back to the bench.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was just good forecheck, good tenacity by Caitlin Bassett, all the way from her zone into Pacific territory, and drew the penalty when she was trying to curl around the net of Madison Fox. Here, 2 minutes for interference was the call on the ice. 15:40 left here in the third period. 2-1 in favor of Pacific. The third power play opportunity for the Blazers. Puck comes into the slot. No Blazers are there. Cleared out of the danger by the Pacific Steelers to the point for catch away, but that puck just squirted past the blue line, and it's going to be offside against the Hull.
Just coming outside the blue line, but about 10 seconds ago, it was touched on the other side of the red line. Should have been an icing call, I thought, but Balmoral Hall gets a face-off here closer to the attack zone. They really need to get set up here in this 131 with the man advantage, or lady advantage, I should say.
The top power play line for Balmoral Hall of Sevar, Yalawega, and the captain in Bohm, along with defensemen Thiessen and Misswagen. Thiessen and Misswagen, a little miscommunication behind their own net, and now out comes Yalawega with some speed down the far side board. She has a little bit of room. Yalawega with the puck. Tries to go wide around Cameron Wong, being shoved against the boards. Yalawega finds Misswagen. Misswagen back to the point for Sevar. Sevar back to Misswagen on the half wall. Back to Sevar. Takes the shot. Doesn't miss by much with some traffic in front like we've talked. I don't know if Fox saw that one, but the puck just missed the net on the glove side. Balmoral maintains control to the point for Misswagen. Slap shot. That's off the body of Broussard and now goes into the far side half wall. Over to retreat that is, I believe, Thiessen. Little help from Bohm, the captain. Puck squirts behind the net of Fox. Cleared back to the point where Sevar is waiting for it. Sevar over to Misswagen. Misswagen tried to go back to Sevar. Pass a little bit ahead of her. Intercepted by Broussard and sent all the way down the ice for Pacific. Now back comes Balmoral in Sevar. Sevar still out there for the Blazers. Finds Bohm. Bohm tip pass back to Thiessen on the point. Thiessen comes down behind the net for Bohm. Bohm now with the puck. Squeezes through two defensemen into the slot. Good chance by the captain in Bohm there, but a nice defensive play holding the box, and Pacific sends it all the way down into the Blazers zone.
Bohm trying to go through three different players there with Pacific. No help at all. You got to get someone in front of the net or get it back to the defenseman quick.
Intercepted by Patterson of Pacific. Tried a centering pass. Stopped there by Balmoral, and they're back the other way on the power play here. Power play is now over. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Chrysler Valley. 1 for 3 is Balmoral Hall on the power play, but all for naught on that one. 13:30 remaining, 2-1 in favor of Pacific, and here come the Steelers with Sims. Shovels a shot on net. Easy save there for Schroeder.
Kind of handcuffed her a little bit. Looked like it changed direction halfway down, maybe clipping one of the Balmoral Hall defenders there. We're seeing a lot of stick work here now. Got to keep the sticks in check. The officials are looking for an opportunity to give advantage to a team, perhaps. Maybe allow them to go 5-on-4.
Face off inside the Blazers zone. Won there by the Steelers. Gets out, so they're going to have to get back onside. Sent all the way back in behind the net of Megan Schroeder. Back to get that is Guimon, the defenseman for Balmoral. Finds Sevar near the blue line. She retreats back into her zone and sends it over to Zariah. Zariah now centering pass, intercepted again by Alex Allen. Has to be her 7th or 8th interception of the game. Very good job by Alex Allen holding that line all day long. A little give and go action by the two defensemen trying to get a breakout going here for Balmoral. All for naught as the forecheck maintains high, and there's an opportunity here now for Balmoral. I believe it's Sevar. Chips it ahead of the defenseman, Alex Allen. She gets taken down and hard into the goalie, Madison Fox. Nets come off their moorings. I don't believe there's going to be a penalty call there, but Sevar looked like she had a step on the defenseman, Alex Allen, but good defensive play, getting the stick on the puck first.
Alex Allen has that long stride, and she's been utilizing it all game, able to get through the offense, through the defensive zone into the attacking zone. And there we saw her able to catch up to Sevar and make the play, and all the players are taking care of them. Net's back on its moorings. No one's injured. We're good to go here. 12:32 left in the third period. Shots are 23-13. Balmoral Hall's got to get some more shots on net.
Sevar in to take the face-off against Pasqua. Won there by Pasqua. Over to the boards where Lume's waiting for it. She finds the winger in Broussard. Broussard's got Pasqua with her and number 12 in Dulhanty. Here comes Broussard. Finds Delhanty just a little bit behind her. Good opportunity for the Steelers to the point where Allen, she throws a shot from the point right on the stick of Megan Schroeder. She covers up for a face-off. 12-13 remaining here in the third.
I think Pacific Steelers hockey organization is very happy with their play against Balmoral Hall, and they're happy to see the play 200 feet away from Madison Fox. Not that they're worried about their goaltender, but it's a whole lot safer to keep attacking in the attack zone, allowing Madison Fox to take a break when she needs to. 13 shots isn't a lot of work, but they'd rather see more offensive work done here against the Balmoral Hall team.
Cameron Wong keeps the puck in over the half wall for Delhanty and back behind the net for Pasqua. Rubbed out against the boards there by Miss Wagon. In comes Broussard to help. Pasqua now with the puck. Over the half wall, far side for Broussard. Broussard spins off a couple checks, but the puck does come back, and now back on Broussard. She finds Pasqua looking for her in the slot just out of her reach. Goes into the corner. And Danica Pasqua and two Balmoral Hall bodies vying for the puck there. Does come out to the blue line. And now here comes the captain and Bohm. Bohm, great defensive play there by number 15 in Parton for Pacific. And they're going to call offside as the puck did in fact come out of the blue line.
Yeah, the captain, Bam, did not have possession of the puck once entering the zone. Both players then entered the zone in for Balmoral Hall, putting themselves offside.
McKenna Kristen against Yalawega in the face-off zone. Puck stays right along the blue line. No offside here. Back to the defenseman for Pacific, and a long rink-wide pass intended for the far side forward. Nothing happening there, and Pacific regroups. Here's Gormley, spins off the forecheck and finds Alex Allen. Alex Allen over far side pass for Lenardin. Lenardin takes a shot onto the stick of Schroeder. She shovels it back behind her net, but a good hard forecheck, and another high shot from Lenardin. That didn't miss by much. Back to the point for Alex Allen. Allen, head up, takes a shot off the skate of Bohm. That does get out to center. Back to retreat is Alex Allen. Allen then sends it in and goes to make a line change. All five skaters for the Steelers are going to make a line change. A little bit of room down the near side boards for Miss Wagon. She gets to center, slams it in, and Sevar's along the other side boards as the puck rims around the boards. Off the stick of Sevar, corralled by one of the Pacific Steelers, and out come the Steelers. Centering pass. Here comes number 16, I believe. No, 15 in Parton. She takes a shot, and that's gloved down by Schroeder. 10:32 now remaining here in the third period. 2-1 in favor of the Pacific Steelers.
Can't reiterate this more. Pacific just controlling the puck and having their way with the Balmoral Hall defenders, going D to D, opening the ice, finding the open player, and entering the zone with ease.
Face-off won by Sevar of Balmoral Hall Blazers. Puck goes onto the stick of, I believe, number 10 in Roberts, and she goes to dump the puck in, but that ends up in the bench of Pacific Steelers.
Just making sure that other goaltender for Pacific's awake. Hasn't seen much action there, but
well, with two games in a day, she will see action. The backup goalie and Haley Martins will for sure see a game or two in this 5-game stretch here for each team.
5 games in 3 days for all teams. It's going to be quite an impressive battle of endurance.
Yep, puck sent in to Pacific Steelers zone. Back to get that is Cameron Wong. Wong's been on the puck all day. Two of the defensemen we said to watch, Wong and Allen, have had their names mentioned a lot all over the ice for Pacific Steelers, keeping that 1-goal lead intact. There's a shot blocked in front by Pasqua. Picked up by a forward and sent to the neutral zone, where Guimon's waiting back there to get that. Guimon goes D to D for Bassett. Bassett looks for a centering pass, intercepted there by Broussard. Broussard now goes back to her defenseman and Wong. Wong doesn't like the read, so she sends it back behind the net, where her defenseman partner is waiting for it, and back to Cameron Wong. Wong, dangerous centering pass in front of her own net, but Pacific does manage to get it out to Broussard at center. She gets to the blue line, shoots it on top of the goalie Schroeder, and then goes to make a change. Back comes Balmoral Hall, looking for a pass to Sevar. Sevar, nice little chip around the defenseman, and then gets tripped up. And there's going to be another penalty here, a power play that's brought to you by Pembina Chrysler Valley in favor of Balmoral Hall. If there was ever a time to throw some pucks, get some traffic, get some offensive zone on the power play, now is the time with 9:26 remaining in a 2-1 deficit, trailing Pacific by a goal.
Yeah, you can't really take any more advantageous about the 9:26 left in the third. Not much time left here. You got to take advantage of these power plays.
Face-off is won by Pacific. Back to get that is Alex Allen. She wraps around her net, to the near side boards, and now Muswagon intercepts at the line, walks the line. Good play by Muswagon. Head up, has some room. Centering pass for Sevar. Tipped in front. Great chance for Olivia Sevar, but again, a pad save, I believe, for Megan Fox, proving why she has such a good save percentage and a 3-0 record.
Yeah, Madison Fox was able to slide across. It was almost like foreshadowed that pass. It was pretty wide open for Sevar, and Fox was able to see the play from start to finish. Slid over well, got the right pad on the tipped-in shot. Great opportunity for Balmoral Hall.
Thiessen looking to break it out for Balmoral. Stopped there by Sims. Over to the stick of Gormley, and she sends it back into the zone of Balmoral. Little confusion there for the Blazers. Puck does come out, and now comes Sevar with some members of her team. Sevar goes inside and now takes a shot. That's off the shoulder of Madison Fox. She had to make a nice save there on a sneaky wrist shot there by Sevar on the near side boards here. Puck comes out for Bissett. Bissett trying to shake off a checking Patterson of the Steelers. And now the captain, Melanie Bohm, 1-on-3 through into the attacking zone. Melanie Bohm takes a little bit of a knee-on-knee. She's going to get up. She's okay. No call there. 42 seconds remaining on this power play. In comes Bissett to pinch. And a nice play by Sims, able to get the puck out. And Patterson looked like she had a little bit of room, but that quickly closed in by Guimon, the defenseman for the Blazers. Patterson now with Guimon centering pass in front for Pasqua. 2 whacks added, 3 whacks. And Schroeder made a bunch of saves there, bringing her tally to 29 on the day.
She just saved that team right there, because if that went in, that was 3-1 with 7.5 left. Great split-second decision. Great split decision save by Megan. 2 of them.
Absolutely. 9 seconds left on this power play. Going to be 1 for 4 for the Balmoral Hall Blazers. As Pacific has them hemmed into their own zone. Slap shot from Gormley from the point. Tipped by Pasqua. Didn't miss by much. Low side glove of Megan Schroeder. And now I believe that's Keller with it. Dipsy doodling around a bunch of defensemen. Centering pass just out of the reach of Pasqua. Gormley into pinch. A lot of scrumming action here in the slot. Pacific does come out with it. Cameron Wong on the point, sends it right back in where Danica Pasqua is waiting for it. Pasqua gets stick lift there by a defenseman of Balmoral. Back on the stick of Pasqua. In to help there is Keller. Keller being worked on by Caitlin Bissett. Bissett now for Keller. Pasqua's in there. Bissett's in there. And the puck's also in there. Not moving much. That's why the ref's going to blow that whistle. 6:52 remaining here in the third.
27 shots by Pacific and 2 great saves by Megan Schroeder on the last set of plays there. Split second, Pasqua was right on the doorstep, right on top of the crease there, and she had 2 good whacks at it. Kept it out of the net, 2-1. That was probably, if I had to say, a TSN turning point for this Balmoral Hall team. It was right there, because if it goes 3-1, that's a larger deficit than the 1.
Puck behind the net of Megan Schroeder. Does come out in front and then quickly put right back behind the net by a defenseman of Balmoral Hall, to the point where Allen sends it into the slot. The puck does get out. Balmoral's now hard on the forecheck in. Olivia Sevar. Sevar just out of the reach of her. Puck hits the wall, goes all the way down the ice. This is going to be icing against the Steelers.
Yeah, we couldn't quite see if a Pacific Steeler player had touched that puck on the right side of the red line. Nonetheless, Madison Fox is going to have to face an attacking face-off here for Balmoral Hall. Maybe they have a set play or something up their sleeve that they haven't seen yet.
Well, Catherine Lyon's going to take the draw. She loses that there to Danica Pasqua, who's been out a lot in the last 5 minutes here in the third period. The captain, rightfully so. She screams through the neutral zone. Hard on the forecheck is Danica Pasqua. Back to get that is Roberts for Balmoral Hall Blazers. Roberts chips it off the boards, intercepted by Pasqua. Centering pass there for Sims. For Brassard, but that just bounced off her stick. She couldn't get a shot off, as it was a tough pass coming in from behind the net. Puck gets just past the blue line as Alex Allen couldn't hold that in. It's going to be offside here against the Steelers.
Yeah, just outside the blue line, and with Alex Allen on the ice, we'll see Cameron Wong take a break and vice versa. Both of those defensemen have played an incredible amount of minutes together and in different defensive pairings. One or the other will be on the ice for the remainder of the game.
Absolutely. Cameron Wong back on the ice there. So is Danica Pasqua in the center. She wins the faceoff. Back for Bay Lume. Tries to get to the blue line. Does get past the blue line. A little bit deeper in the attacking zone of Pacific. Balmoral Hall gets to the blue line. Stopped by Lume. Hemmed in the zone is Balmoral. Now Pasqua centering pass there for Dulhanty. I believe that was number 12 in Delhanty, but again, the puck just bounced off her stick in the slot. Couldn't get a shot off. 5:25 remaining here in the third period. 2-1 in favor of Pacific at the Bell MTS Iceplex along the Manitoba Sports Network. Cameron Wong now for the Steelers. Skates it out. She's got Broussard with her. Broussard decides to go get a change. Cameron Wong's 1-on-4 by herself. Good work by Wong, though, to wait for her other teammates to get on that line change and regroup, but the puck does go all the way around the boards, out of the zone, and into the Pacific Steelers zone, where a forechecking, I believe Roberts, number 10, was forechecking. Out comes Sims, takes a shot, and that's I don't know how Schroeder saw that one, as it was through a body and then started soaring high, and she gloves that one down with 4:50 remaining.
Looks like Sims started that on the far end of the ice, around the net, around the horseshoe, gaining the speed, using the defenseman as that screen. Great save, great glove over the shoulder, over the head.
Face-off won there by the Steelers. Shot from Sims, missed not by much on the glove side of Megan Schroeder. Back to get that is Alex Allen. Alex Allen shot from the point. That's missed net as well. Comes back to the point where Gormley's waiting for another shot off a skate into the slot. Put out at way of danger by number 15 in Zariah. Puck bounces into the bench of Balmoral Hall. We're going to get a stoppage of play here with 4.5 minutes left. And if you asked me prior to the game who had to be the number one star for each team, you could have arguably said the goaltending. And then after the game, you can arguably say that both goalies deserve to be on the 3 stars list.
Absolutely. Both goalies are keeping each team in the game, keeping this a close one for sure. First game of the Thursday night.
Cameron Wong retreats into her own zone. Nice play by Wong to shake off a forechecker, but then it does come on the stick of Shayak. Shayak, number 17 for the Hall Blazers. Sent it down low for Sivar. Sivar being worked on there by defenseman of the Steelers. Puck comes back for Parton. Parton loses it, and now here comes Shayak. Shayak between her feet, couldn't quite find the puck in her feet in the slot, and now here comes 3 streaking forwards for the Pacific Blazers. Shot from the blue line, sticked away into the corner by Schroeder. Comes to the blue line, and I believe it's Savar. She has a little bit of room down the near side boards to fakes the shot, takes the shot off the shin pads of Alex Allen, bounces onto the far side boards, and then stick back behind the net where Alex Allen's back there to retreat. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in this third period in the 2-1 lead for Pacific. Nearly too many men on the ice there for Balmoral. And now back comes it is Sandilands, Erica Sandilands, sticked off the puck there by Danica Pasqua. She finds Alex Allen, takes the shot, glove save there by Megan Schroeder. Face off inside Balmoral Hall zone.
Yeah, great play there by Danica Pasqua, able to put some heat on the Balmoral Hall defenseman there and stealing the puck, keeping the play in the attack zone. Balmoral Hall just hasn't had great success in getting the puck out of the zone when needed, especially within that 4 feet of the blue line.
Face-off won by Pacific, goes to the blue line where Bay Lume is waiting for it. Lume trying to get it deep, but stopped there by 2 Balmoral Hall defensemen. Puck comes out to the center where the captain and Bohm's waiting for it. Bohm gets to the blue line, sends it in. Hard on the puck is Lyon. Lyon around the net, intercepted by Alex Allen. Allen centering pass, and another one for Delhanty. Delhanty 1-on-1 on Thiessen. Delhanty goes wide, tries to go inside and out. Gets the puck into the corner. Thiessen chips it off the boards. Back to the point where Allen's waiting for it. Allen goes D to Lume. Lume takes the shot. Stopped in front. Doesn't make it to the net. Lume back on the puck. Slaps it into the corner where Broussard is there. Lume and Broussard vying to keep this puck in the zone. And on the attack for the Steelers. Bounces back to Miss Wagon's waiting for it. Miss Wagon, the defenseman for Balmoral Hall. Sends it to her defensive partner in Thiessen. Thiessen finds a little bit of room. She's got Corrine Sandilands with her, but the puck bounces in through the slot onto the goal of Megan Fox. She covers up with 2:18 remaining.
I think covering up was a smart thing to do, having the Balmoral Hall player directly up on her. Another face-off. Hasn't been much of a difficulty for the Pacific Steelers in their defensive zone. They really have maintained the momentum here in the third period. Dumping and chasing when needed, controlling the puck when needed, making the smart defense the defensive pass, opening up the ice. I mean, Balmoral Hall has been chasing or kind of watching most of the play here in the third. Really haven't built much momentum throughout most of this last period. And the Pacific Steelers, I mean, they're happy with a 2-1 win. Nonetheless, we'll see how this last 2:18 transpires here, Rory.
Timeout taken by Balmoral Hall, only down by 1. 30 shots on net for Pacific, 28 saves for Megan Schroeder. So, Balmoral Hall is not out of this by any reach, but they got to find a way to get one past Megan Fox here with 2:18. Just want to remind you, this period 3 is brought to you by Ferrum Fitness.
Whether it jumps in, whether it gets tipped in, whether it just crosses the line by an inch, a goal is a goal. And Balmoral Hall's looking for that equalizer, that 2-2.
I'm not sure what cracked you up. Did I mispronounce the... am I right?
You're good.
Right.
No, it's just we'll talk about it later. It's great.
Puck does get one by Balmoral. Shot, and it's tipped in front. That doesn't miss by much. Nice play drawn up after the timeout of Balmoral Hall. That one almost worked. Now the goalie, Megan Schroeder, is going to be pulled 6-on-5 here for Balmoral. Puck goes to Thiessen. That's off her stick and does get outside of the line. Balmoral is going to have to regroup. D-to-D pass over to Misswagen. Misswagen now has a couple of forecheckers on her. Goes to Thiessen. Thiessen up the centering zone. Sevar tips it into the Pacific Steelers zone. Back to get that Cameron Wong. Wong now goes behind the net of Fox. Wong through the slot, always dangerous, but does find Dulhanty. Dulhanty gets it up to the blue line, but no further as Misswagen's waiting for it there. 1:36 remaining. Misswagen now to the neutral zone, slammed back in there by Pacific Steelers. Thiessen's got her corral back and get the puck. Goes behind the empty net over to, I believe that's Bissett, to the captain and Bowman on to Sevar. Sevar chips it wide around the defenseman and Wong, and hard on the puck is Sevar. Sevar trying to get past Wong, but like all day has Cameron Wong been, one of the players of the game for sure. Cameron Wong all over that ice, sent down the ice. This is going to be icing. Is that clearing attempt? I'm not sure if it was a clearing attempt or if it was a shot on net. Either way, it didn't miss by much.
Both the first clearing into the Balmoral Hall and that one going through the blue paint. Pacific's flirting with that third goal. The empty cage is there. 6-on-5 for Balmoral Hall. They drew up a great play in that last timeout. Hopefully they can do something special again, getting some bodies in front of Madison Fox.
Face-off won by Pacific. Shot all the way down. And again, this is going to be icing. After what we saw after the timeout, and then an offensive zone face-off for Balmoral, is icing the best option here for the Pacific Steelers? Because we saw it was a 2-second opportunity and a great chance for the Blazers.
You're flirting with the idea of having a set play off a face-off, when instead if you have the room to skate it for a couple and then lightly dump it out of the zone.
There's a shot all the way down, and that doesn't miss by much. And once again, 3 icings in about 7 seconds. Like you said, a third opportunity on the draw for Balmoral. And the coach is probably saying, like they drew it up, let's do it one more time.
I think the Pacific Steelers coaches are both wearing toques because they're going to start losing their hair if they keep icing it and going for the glory of the third goal rather than just dumping it out of the zone and wasting more time. I know I wouldn't have a lot of hair if I saw my team throwing another fourth icing.
Sevar loses the draw there to Patterson. Back to get that to Alex Allen. Alex Allen gets it to the red line. Intercepted there by Misswagen. Misswagen off the near side boards here for Yellowega. Yellowega now goes rink wide, just out of the reach of Shayak onto the stick of Alex Allen. She sent it down off the boards. That's going to creep towards the net. Does it have enough steam, though? No, as it's intercepted there by Misswagen. 30 seconds left here in the third period. Last effort here for the Balmoral Hall Blazers. A low chip off the boards. Intercepted. That one's towards the net, and that one is in to ice this one here for Balmoral Hall as Pacific Steelers goes up 3-1 with the empty net goal. 24 seconds remaining here in the third period.
And even if that one didn't go in, it wouldn't have been an icing because it was on the right side of the red line. So you saw 20 seconds ago how Pacific Steelers team simply got the puck out of the zone, and they maintained that possession and wasted the time on the clock as opposed to going for another icing, another glory shot. Oh, wait a second. We've got a change in the play here.
Yeah, we're going to get an intentional offside call potentially, or
maybe a player was offside when the shot was taken.
Yeah. So face-off, it is still 2-1, 24 seconds. Face-off comes outside of Balmoral Hall zone. Won by Balmoral Hall, but Misswagen mishandles the puck onto the stick of Pasqua. She shovels it towards the net. That's off the outside of the net, as Pasqua tried to ice the game there. 10 seconds, last-ditch effort here for Balmoral Hall Blazers. Intercepted by Dulhanty. And now Bohm with it. Bohm centering pass for Sevar. 5 seconds left. Cameron Wong on the puck. Wong's going to skate it out, go to the blue line, take a shot on net, and there you hear the buzzer. A 2-1 victory in the opening game here of Bell MTS Iceplex, 2-1 for the Pacific Steelers.
A great game by both teams. Kind of you have to remember that all teams involved this weekend are playing 5 games in 3 days. So the endurance will be tested. A late night game tonight. These teams will be playing early tomorrow morning, I believe, Rory. And you have to think how much is left in the gas tank. How well prepared are these teams going to be for tomorrow morning? I mean, they left it all on the ice today. I mean, 30 shots on net for Pacific. Megan Schroeder had one heck of a game, making 28 saves. Great job by her. Madison Fox, again, stellar in net, making the saves when needed, only allowing the 1 goal. Kudos to both teams playing a great game of hockey here late night Thursday. A great start to this Junior Women's Hockey League weekend here in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yeah, and like you mentioned it, I mean, both goalies played great. Both teams played great. And they're going to get a chance to play, as the next game that these two teams play is again against each other, 8 a.m. tomorrow. So not even 12 hours later, you're going to be back lacing them up, facing against the same team that you lost a 1-goal game against. So right back to the drawing board. And I'm not really sure what you can say for Balmoral Hall is other than maybe more shots to the net. It's going to be tough to solve that goaltending. But if you get goaltending like that, like Megan Schroeder provided for them all game long, you're going to have a good chance to win any game you play.
Absolutely, and when you can rely on a goaltender making the saves that she needed to do to keep her team in, kudos to her. I mean, we might see both backup goalies tomorrow. You never know. I mean, you think about it. It's 10:30 local time, and these teams are going to be on the ice in 9.5 hours, duking it out one more time. The gear's not even going to get dry.
No.
How do you got to rehydrate? You got to keep on the system here. Hopefully you have some wonderful trainers. Kudos to the training program here for both teams, because you got to get these teams ready in 9.5 hours to go play at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, I mean, great start for both teams. Unfortunate that Balmoral Hall ends up on the losing side, but a very well put together team for both sides. Very well established and very good sportsmanship tonight. Not a lot of ugly calls, not a lot of ugly penalties. Both teams played very well on the ice.
Now, quick before we wrap it up here tonight at the Bell MTS Iceplex, a 3 stars selection from yourself?
3 stars. You got to put both goaltenders in there. I mean, Megan Schroeder probably ahead of Madison Fox just because of the save she made and the point-blank save she made. She probably made about 5 or 6. The score could have gotten well out of hand very quickly for the Balmoral Hall team. And then you could pick either one of those defensemen. I probably would put number 5 in there. Cameron Wong. I mean, it looked like she played 35, 40 minutes of the 60-minute game. Yeah. She's got a great stride. She's very efficient with her skating. She knows the ice extremely well. A couple of miserrant passes, things moving through the middle of the ice I probably wouldn't enjoy very much as a coach, but she has great poise and great control on the ice in all 3 zones. So she'd probably be my number 2 star. Megan Schroeder, number 1. Madison Fox, number 3.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of those. I mean, Alex Allen was all over the puck. Danica Pasqua was all over the puck. Olivia Sevar for the Blazers was all over the puck. I mean, with such a short bench that you don't usually see in a lot of games, there's a lot of names that stand out to you because they're on the ice all the time. But yeah, no, I'm going to agree with you. Those 3 are a perfect 3. Just want to thank everyone again that was listening along the Manitoba Sports Network. We will be back at 8 a.m. tomorrow here. Not here at the Bell MTS Plex, though.
We'll be at Seven Oaks tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Bright-eyed, bushy tail.
Sorry, but yes, we will have 2 interviews following this game here. One with hopefully the coach of the Balmoral Hall Blazers, and 2 with the winning goaltender in Alex Allen for the Pacific Steelers. So stay tuned for that along the Manitoba Sports Network, as we'll be right back with those interviews.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve, and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fermfitness.ca and come check us out.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking along. Joined here by defenseman Alex Allen of the Pacific Steelers. Alex, I just got to start off with, how did you see this game? A tough-fought victory, 2-1 in favor of your side against Balmoral Hall. How did you see everything play out today?
I think we got lots of shots off. We did really well as a team. I think we didn't capitalize on some of our opportunities, but it was a really hard-fought game, and both teams played really well.
Yeah, I just want to mention of your goaltender, because looking at the stats coming into this game, Madison Fox, I mean, lights out goals against, doesn't let much in, and then when you guys do let a shot opportunity happen, it's always from the outside. I mean, is this something that your coach preaches? Is this like defensive structure, or is it the praise on the goaltender most of the time?
I think it's just our team is always like fighting hard for our goalies. Like Madison Fox is a rookie, and she's played very, very well this year, but we just always try to keep the shots to the outside, limit the chances that the other team gets. Okay, so now this game ended. I'm not sure what time it is right now. It's probably about 10:30. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, same team. Yeah.
What's the layover like? What is it? Is it like straight back to the hotel? How do you guys regroup in such a short period of time to be ordered to get ready for another hard-fought battle against the same team that you just played?
I think our team's used to doing stuff like this. Like, we come from a far, like, kind of area. We just go back, get our food in our systems, and then go to sleep, wake up, and start all over again. Hope for the best.
So about 10 hours time, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And then insight on, again, I know it is the same team, so it's not like you have the game plan for a different team, but just looking forward to tomorrow's game. What can you do? I mean, you got 30 shots on Megan Schroeder, who played one heck of a game. Is it sort of the same mentality, pucks to the net, hard on the pucks?
I think, yeah, like we just have to keep doing what we were doing and keep shooting, and hopefully everything works out. We'll crash the net hard, and it should work out for us.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, and good luck the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Alex Allen, defenseman for the Pacific Steelers.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fermfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Roy McGowan here along the Manitoba Sports Network, joined by Sarah Zacharias, head coach of the Balmoral Hall School Blazers. Sarah, I just want to first start off about how you saw this game play tonight. Obviously a hard-fought, close game, 2-1 in favor of Pacific. Just how you saw the game play out tonight.
Yeah, like you said, really close game. We knew that was going to be the case coming into this one. They're a strong team in our league, and as are we. We're actually the closest teams to one another, so we're actually each other's biggest rivals, which is pretty funny because they're from Vancouver and we're from Winnipeg, so it's a long ways away. But you know, they run a really strong system game. Jeff and Dana, their coaches, do a wonderful job with their players, considering they only get to practice together a few times a week. So I'm always just amazed at how cohesive as a group they come out. So we knew going in, have to have a strong defensive game. I don't want to give away too many tips on what our forecheck was like, but we had to adjust to adapt to these guys coming out, and you know what, it was 2-1 in their favor tonight, but tomorrow I'm hoping for a different story.
Well, you mentioned you guys are, rivals. And not only are you rivals, but you play tonight, and then less than 12 hours later, you play tomorrow morning. So is there any game plan switching, or what's it like, playing so close back-to-back, one late night and then one early morning against the same team?
Yeah, I actually love it. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to go home and analyze the video to see what we do need to change. But you know what? Girls are in good spirits. They knew that they gave it all that they could at the end of that game. Nothing else I could have asked. They left it all out on the ice. So we're just going to come back tomorrow. That's the great thing about hockey. Sometimes you play as hard as you can. You win. Sometimes you don't. That's what you love about the game. So.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on your goaltender, Megan Schroeder. 30 shots today, 2-1 victory for Pacific. So, kept your team in it the whole ways. Is she the front runner for tomorrow, or are you guys you're going to go to the backup for tomorrow's early game since it's only 9 hours apart? Yeah. I don't want you to give too much away either. So.
Yeah, no, we talked to the goalies ahead of time. They know who's starting. We're giving it to Bianca Zach tomorrow. She's also a really sharp and incredible player and athlete. So Little Schroeds came out. Sorry, Megan Schroeder. We call her Little Schroeds. Her older sister is an alum from our program as well.
She played last year.
She's at Boston University now. Corrine Schroeder, she's part of the U18 Team Canada. So Little Schroeds knew she had big shoes to fill for her sisters, and she's done exactly that. She's creating her own path and plays a really strong, confident game. And you can expect the exact same thing from Bianca Zach tomorrow. And that's what I love about our goalies is they are both so strong and confident in each other. They're challenging each other all the time. It's not really a 1-2 front backup A-B. It's more like I got A1 and A2 in the pipes. So it's a nice feeling for a coach to know you're confident in both your tendies.
Of course. And now, just for some people who don't know the league, the Junior Women's Hockey League, what difference and what opportunities? Because clearly the names that you see go through and the colleges that a lot of them get accepted to as scholarships, just a little bit of words on what this league does for the women involved in it.
Yeah, this league's incredible, and there's a reason why we've been a part of this league now for 10 seasons. The Junior Women's Hockey League, in my opinion, is second to none in the exposure that they allow for these young female athletes coming up. It's really hard to get scouts to come out to Winnipeg, especially in January when it's minus 50. Just the logistics of getting out here alone are really tough. Whereas when we get to go to places like Boston, Washington, D.C., Naha, Buffalo, Detroit, Chicago. We go to all of these, collegiate hotspots where there's going to be schools. There's 25 Division I, Division III schools within a 2-hour radius of these cities. So it's really easy for them to get out and to see us. Second to that is just the competition and the parity of our league. It's incredible. You're never going to see a game that's a wipeout of 9-0. They're all going to be 2-1s going into overtime. The caliber of play and players that we're bringing in through this league across the board, from our East Coast teams to our West, it's just really strong. So you're going to get good quality hockey all the time. And as you said, our record for alum that our league has sent to NCAA Division I, it's second to none. We send the most kids per capita of any league in the world. That's including the PWHL, the QJEP, Minnesota High School, anything in Europe. So JWHL still continues to send the most players per capita to NCAA Division I programs. Pretty incredible.
Not only second to one in competition, but just a unique opportunity for the girls that are involved in this to be able to, like you said, go to Boston, go to Rochester, go to where Pacific is from in
Vancouver.
Richmond, right? Yeah, I believe. And so, I just wanted, people who didn't know what the Junior Women's Hockey League brought it home. Thanks for filling that in for us. And good luck the rest of the way, the rest of the weekend, and the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ray.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sarah Zacharias, head coach at Balmoral Hall. You've been listening to the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Île-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga, and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.